Taking the floor with the season on the line. Welcome into sports. I'm Cole Johnson. It's been a roller coaster ride for the Cibola boys hoops team this season, right on the brink of breaking out as one of the best teams in 6A. And tonight they would have a chance to extend their season into the state tournament on their own home floor. To Raider Gym we go. The Mountain Lions of Red Mountain trying to pounce on the Raiders with a state tournament bid on the line. Early on, ball crossing half court and past to Bryce Bigler. And his triple is through. Cibola would fall into an early hole that would grow to 10 before a timeout. Now needing a bucket, Jared Arias kicks it out. Jonah Ponder pulls one from downtown Yuma. That's money from deep. Raiders back in it. Now just seconds left in the quarter. Loose ball. Look at the heave down court from Ponder. Finds Derek Stanley, and he finishes at the buzzer to cap off a 7-0 run to end the quarter. To the second we go. Ball gets tipped up and stolen, and again up the floor. It's Stanley all alone, rising for the slam. Raiders still down by one, though. Now, after trailing by 7 again, Raiders bring it within 3, but it's Bigler again for Red Mountain, silencing the crowd. A dagger for Cibola as they go to the locker room down by 6. Now into the second half, ball moving around. Jackson Griffin hits the short jumper. Cibola goes down by 8 again, but here they come again on the fast break, and look at this. The point, the flip, and oh, the slam. Raiders 6-0 run again. That's Stanley with a dunk. Timeout. We have a 2-point game with a chance to take their first lead since it was 3-2 with a stop and score. Braden Morther once again quiets the Raider faithful, leading to a run. And with time running out in the Raiders, Ponder finds Maddox Harmony. He hits a big short corner jumper, but the Raiders could not get over the hump, and with no shot clock, it allowed Red Mountain to run out the clock. They would close it out late with a couple of buckets. In the Raider season, most likely coming to an end. That's the play-in game, but they have to await the final rankings in the morning in case a few of their 6A fellow teams won and let them into the bracket. But a little bit of a brighter side for the Cibola Raiders. On the girls' side, in the Lady Raiders play-in win last night over Queen Creek, Sierra Baumhauer broke the 1,000 career points mark in just her junior season. Baumhauer ranks 8th in all of 6A girls hoops with 17.8 points per game and sits at 2nd in 6A with 19.9 points per 32 minutes. The junior has helped lead the Raiders to an impressive season that finds them in the state tournament as they await their seeding and where they will be playing next Wednesday. Now, she credits her teammates and coach Anthony Gerg for her success, and for Gerg, he knew it was going to happen.
It felt great. I've been wanting this my freshman year, and this feels amazing, and I couldn't have done it without my team. So,
coming in her freshman year, we knew she was a scorer. Getting her the ball in situations and to create for her and get open shots, but she's tough to stop. Overall, great kid, has great effort, and I'm proud of her that she got the 1,000 points, and she's going to keep racking them up. She's got another year to go.
Yeah, a whole nother season. So congratulations in order for Sierra, and we, of course, wish the Lady Raiders the best of luck. We will know where they are headed to in the morning. But she wasn't the only Lady Hooper making history this week in Yuma. Just down the road at Yuma Catholic sits another 1,000-point scorer. Reese Sellers eclipsed the 1,000-point mark on Wednesday in the Shamrocks win at LAA West Foothills. Sellers, like Baumhauer, also at the top of scoring in her respective conference. Sellers ranks 3rd in all of 3A girls hoops with 16.7 points per game and sits at the top of 3A alongside her own teammate Amanda Wiley with 20.2 points per 32, not to mention distributing the ball as well, ranking 2nd in 3A with 4 assists per game. Sellers already on her way to the University of Northwestern to continue her basketball journey, and thanks her teammates and coach Bobby McGallier for pushing her to this point.
having the same team the past 2 years, I think, has brought us really close together, and I think that without them, there's no way I would have had even close to 1,000 points. It was definitely a roller coaster with confidence and everything else, but I'm very happy with where I'm at right now.
I saw the maturity and the growth in her through the years until she became a team leader. It's a major accomplishment for her and the school. I really appreciate her.
Yeah, so again, congratulations in order for Reese. Big accomplishments for both her, Sierra, and their schools in Yuma. Lady Shamrocks await their next opponent after they receive a first-round bye in the 3A tournament. They'll play home next Friday night, and we wish them the best of luck as well. That's all the time we have for sports.